Shit so ill, murder catch a case, kill, kill, kill. Every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back nothing. I don't floss jewelry, I don't be stunting. Keep it low key, I don't be frontin'. Rather take a flight, go for fuck a budget.
What did you use as far as the recording process goes, like preamp, interface, all that?
Okay, so my interface, I bought a UAD MK2 Universal Audio. I use that as an interface with Thunderbolt 3 compatibility. I drive that into Universal Audio LA610 as my mic preamp. And my microphone I use of choice is TLM 103 Neve. Is it? Yeah, Newman.
Yeah. Newman. Cool. All right, and then as far as the room that you're recording in, is there like good treatment, or do you have like a shield behind your mic or something?
I got this this foam over the mic, which is like it looks like a chaotic eyeball.
Oh, okay.
But it's not, you know what I mean? And I got it in a treated closet.
Okay.
With a thick blanket that I have acoustic foam on the blanket covering it. So basically it's like a U around the mic with the foam over the mic. So I could block enough sound in it.
I'm just going to play that back real quick so everybody could hear what that sounds like. Here's just a raw vocal.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill.
Okay, and then also I noticed you have a duplicate copy here. And then you're running this like as a parallel. And then this one has effect sends going, which is your what?
Which is the reverb.
Okay.
I use a reverb, that extra vocal. I just use it to run plugins like reverb or delay.
Okay.
To overpower the the regular vocal.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, on this one you have none of the plugin chain. Why did you choose to do that?
I don't know, with the new microphone, I feel like it didn't require it.
Okay. So you wanted like the natural mic sound blended with the tweaked
with the
version.
Yeah, with the tweaks.
Okay. Okay, cool. Play back your mixed version. I have it right here. The one that you said it wasn't mastered yet. So what I did was I level matched it to the version that I did. So we can listen to like a back and forth and just see what's different about it. And then we'll jump in and see what I did in the mix. Here's the original.
Kill, kill, every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back nothing. I don't floss jewelry, I don't be stunting.
And the new mix.
He gets the chills, drama on the beat, shit so ill. Murder catch a case, kill, kill, kill. Every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back nothing. I don't.
Okay, so the biggest difference is like the brightness in it. It's just more open, and I was really trying to like get those vocals to bite through the mix and push it like that. From the very short listen that you had right there, any comments or anything about it?
I could tell the big difference. It sounds, it's pretty clear and everything.
All right, cool. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump through and see what I did different. The first thing I noticed was on the beat. It was just a little bit more muffled than I'd like, so I wanted to really open up the beat. So I just threw on a Puig Tech here, did a little bit of a boost on the bottom end at 60 hertz, and then a big boost at 10K just to make it a lot brighter. So here it is without it, and then I'll turn it on as we're listening to it. All right, so it really brings out that like, what is that, like some type of like clap type of sound coming through, and then it just opens it up quite a bit. After that, I focused on the vocals here before running through all of this.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch.
So when listening to those vocals, I noticed like there's like this like muffled buildup on the lower region. So I really wanted to tame that. And there's also like high end in the sibilant area. So I really wanted to tame that. So those are the two things I just kept going back and forth throughout the chain to try to fix. So the first thing I did was EQ, and this is just taking off all that low end there and really dealing with the body portion of the vocals to clean it up a bit. So here that is.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a cat.
All right, so it just smooths it out a little bit on the low end. And then to tame some of that top end where the sibilance is, just using a de-esser here.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill.
So it's still coming through, but it is taming it a bit. The next step, I wanted to just overall compress it with a slower attack. It just makes it sound a little bit smoother, so I'm using this, and it adds a little bit of a color to it.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill.
So this, it helps control it, but at the same time, it also brings back some of the stuff I was trying to take out. So I needed to EQ again to take out some of that lower muddy part of the vocal. So that's where this EQ came in. And this is where I'm doing a little bit more drastic stuff here. So I'm just finding points that really bother me and just killing it, like bringing it down a lot. So here I'm doing like a -6 dB with a wide band to just tame all that low end there. And then this little section here, there was like a little part of it I just didn't like. So let's listen just to that frequency.
Drama.
Right, so that little section it just stood out. So I found it and then notched it out with a narrow Q. The top end right here, it's pretty much like a de-esser because I want it to stay bright, but when the sibilance comes through, I want it to just bring it down a little bit every time some type of S or T or something like that. So if I press play, you'll see it only working when the sibilance comes through.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a case.
So it's just pulling it down every time something sibilant comes in there.
That's perfect.
Yeah. And then I just wanted to keep stacking on more and more to just really like try to clean up this vocal. So I threw on another compressor here. This is a Klanghelm compressor. And I like this one because you could do a couple extra things that other compressors don't have. So like the normal function is like attack, release, makeup, all of that. So I'm doing quite a bit of compression on here with a faster attack. But the cool part is having this timbre where you could have like a brighter mix versus, or a brighter compressed sound compared to like a darker. And you could also add some drive in there. So I added drive all the way, and then I had it a little bit brighter. So here's this one.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a case. Kill, kill, kill every track.
Okay. So just like it bites through a little bit more using this compressor. I wanted to also texture the vocal a little bit more, so I added in some saturation on the vocal.
When I'm on stage, body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a case. Kill, kill, kill every track. I'm a murder.
Not a huge difference, but just adds a little bit of texture to the vocal. Again, taming all of those frequencies that are just popping through. So this is like a de-esser setup here on the multiband. And then this is just whenever there's a buildup in these frequencies, it gets compressed. So as I play, we'll see what's going on.
Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a case. Kill, kill, kill every track. I'm a murder. I ain't holding back nothing.
So you can see this one working a lot because there's still sibilants coming through. But this one, it just barely moves. And then sometime throughout the vocal, this one also engages a bit. So it's just making sure everything's level in there in those certain specific frequency bands. Then another compressor just to make it a little bit fuller and push it forward in the mix. So here it is without it, and then I'll turn it on.
Gets real when I'm on stage. Body gets the chills. Drama on the beat. Shit so ill. Murder catch a case.
So it's like taking the vocal from like right here and then bringing it right here, like into the face of the listener. And then another EQ. This is just, I was doing a lot of referencing with this and going back and forth, and just, I wanted it bright, but I also wanted to tame a lot of that harshness to the vocal. So I kept going in and taming the low end and the top end back and forth.
Gets real when I'm on stage, body gets the chills, drama on the beat, shit so ill, murder.
So again, taming that top end sibilance is just still coming through. So there's that. And then the very last thing I did was came back onto the main vocal and just added an EQ in here, tame some of that low end in there, add some reverb on there as well. And then I had parallel compression going, but here it is with the reverb and that EQ.
Gets real when I'm on stage, body gets the chills, drama on the beat, shit.
All right, and then I'm gonna put the beat in.
Gets real when I'm on stage, body gets the chills, drama on the beat, shit so ill, murder catch a case, kill, 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 every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back nothing, I don't flow.
Okay, so I thought that's good, but I wanted it to just bite a little bit harder, and that's where I threw in parallel compression. So here it is with parallel compression.
Gets real when I'm on stage, body gets the chills, drama on the beat, shit so ill, murder catch a case, kill, 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 every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back.
Alright, so that just makes sure that every vocal is going to be heard throughout the entire song, even on the louder parts where like the explosions are and everything. So
Yeah.
the parallel compression, I'm doing saturation on it, and then I'm just smashing it with an 1176.
Gets real when I'm on stage, body gets the chills, drama on the beat.
So you can see right there, it's just pinned all the way down most of the time. So it's just really smashed. Alright, so that's the vocals all together. Just trying to make it brighter, but at the same time control the sibilance and that low end in the vocal.
Yeah, it makes it sound bright, real nice too.
Yeah. So with that as well, on the mastering chain, I did brighten it up even more there. So I am using a Puig Tech, doing a bit of a boost at 16K. So this adds some of that top end brightness. And then doing that whole trick with the boost and attenuation at the exact same setting. And because they're different curves, it gives it a little bit of a boost anyways. So doing that at 30 Hertz. And attenuating at 20K just to make sure it's not overly harsh. So that ended up bringing out a lot of brightness in it. I did some overall EQ to tame some of the lower end in here when I was referencing other songs. So I noticed that there was a bit of a buildup on these frequencies when referencing multiple songs. I have, that's like 12 different songs or 13 different songs in here that I was referencing. And that's why I ended up going with this EQ setting here. And then the Saturator X is just pushing it a little bit harder as well. So those are the main things on getting the brightness to it and that forward sounding mix on it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's going through the whole process. Do you have any questions about any of that stuff or anything?
No, I just perfectly seen it. It's just perfect. I like it. Actually, yesterday I watched a video on how you compare all the songs together.
Oh yeah,
with plugin.
Yeah, that's a great plugin. I just recently picked it up. I think like a week or two ago, and this thing just has so much to it as far as referencing abilities and being able to compare. And like it's a setting that I have, so I have all these songs. Just I load it up, open a preset, and you just have all these songs set up for you already. Just run through them, go back and forth, A/B it, and it's just super easy to compare and see what you need to do to your mix to make it sound better.
Facts.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. So hopefully you like the mix, and hopefully everyone else could learn something from it as well.
Definitely.
Shit so ill, murder catch a case, kill, 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 every track I'm a murder, I ain't holding back nothing, I don't floss jewelry, I don't be stunting, keep it low key, I don't be frontin', rather take a flight, go far, fuck a budget.